Then step 2, we have preview. And preview is really just about taking a first feel and look. It's introducing ourselves to the book. So as soon as I say the word introduce, I'm imagining this book sort of saying hello. So that's what reminds me that we're essentially previewing, we're introducing ourselves to the book, and in reality that means that we're looking at the cover, we're looking at the back, we're looking at the contents, we're looking at the index. Step 3 is the photo reading itself. So again, I'm always going to put the words because our brain, I think, is relaxed. It understands, it's used to seeing words, but then by giving a picture as well, we just embed that information. Once we're photo reading the book, there are a number of things to remember. We're always, at all points, thinking about our purpose. So for me, because purpose is something that runs through, not very neatly done, but I might put that there. So at all points, we're trying to work out what it is that we want to get from this book. When we're reading, what we're doing is we're turning the pages in a very rhythmic, steady way, and we have a chant to go along to help keep our conscious mind out of the process. And with our peripheral vision open and our awareness at the back and top of our head here, we're making sure that we can see at all times the four corners of the page, but whilst we're looking with a soft focus view through the centre. Once we've done that, we move to step 4. And at step 4, we are post-viewing. In theory, it's a similar state to the preview, but having already met our book, we've become friends. And what we're doing this time is we're going back into looking through, scanning the outside of the book, the inside, the contents, and flicking through, looking for any trigger words that might jump out from the page, like so. This time, what's different, obviously, is that we've had all these processes leading up, so we have a much greater relationship. And then finally, before we get to finally, we have this wonderful state of incubation, which we like to see with a lovely bed. We get to sleep, which we've all decided is one of the most fabulous benefits of photo reading, is encouraging this brilliant state of sleep, or at least a rest, a step away from the book, step away from the information, letting it percolate, letting the information come to us in a very natural way. And then we move to step 5, which is activate, which is where everything comes to life and that information just jumps out of the book for us. And there are a number of brilliant ways that we can do that. We can go zigzag down the page, we can swirl around the page. This has actually become my favourite. I'm somebody who would normally had to have read a book from start to finish, but just a couple of days with Marilyn's magic, and I'm completely liberated from that. Absolutely liberated from that, and I can now dip, which is something I haven't been able to do for many years. So at this stage we're activating, and at this point we're really making sure that we capture the important information, those golden nuggets that are going to give us the answers to the questions that we've been asking for this book on our mind map. And we might have some colour there. Ta-da!
Wow!
And that is the 5 steps.
That deserves a massive round of applause. That is awesome! Wow, wow, wow. And Caroline, can you please tell us where people can find out more? So your website address, if you want to give an email, if you want to give a telephone number, please tell people where they can find you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, my name is Caroline Chapple. My surname is a bit weird spelling, so I'll spell it as Chapple. And my website address is chapplecartoons.co.uk. And my email address is carolinechapple@aol.com. And my number is 07813 943 787. And you can find examples of my sketchnoting and my cartoons as well on my chapplecartoons.co.uk website. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.